Hi, my name is Steph. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. Today we're going to dive into the afterlife aura, and I'll reveal the Inkblot in just a moment. That will be our portal for this perspective possibility, and see what stands out to our psyche and psychic senses. As well, we'll add on tarot and oracle to support, and where Mr. Ghost Gift is here, we have Ghost Tube Seer kicking that will further inspire or irritate. Overall, please do receive or release freely. I will reveal to you. If you are here, if you see, sense, or feel anything, please feel well to comment below or keep to yourself alike. I'm going to take a moment to open up here. You're welcome to join me, or you can fast forward through. Taking a nice deep breath. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and to honor of the afterlife aura. Thank you for being here, for holding space for a soul to share their story, and for holding space for me to share my insights. Thank you. All right, if there's anything that's stepping forward for you. Okay, so I'm seeing some sheep here, but they're like butting heads like goats, or playing. They're playing. Somebody might have passed away in their sleep. I dream of them. They also, there's a specific show they liked. And when you watch that show, you're aware, like you think of them. But there's a show, like, oh, it was just their favorite show or something along that lines. You might have butted heads while they were incarnate, so whatever relationship resonance that may have been for you. But it's like you're cut from the same cloth, is how I'm hearing that. So there's a female spirit as well stepping forward that might have been camping or on a retreat or living in a yurt or something like that, and they passed away. I feel like that they were on like a solo search. And she already passed. Is this the way I'm seeing it? No, she's like standing in a tent, like looking out. Maybe somebody passed away that was camping and they saw something. I'm not really sure in what timeline it is. Like where in amidst their story, if they've already passed and I'm seeing them like in this yurt, just being happy, living their afterlife, or if it was part and parcel of what had happened. Something about a horse too. PU, yeah, they might have been an eccentric woman. Middle-aged. They were eccentric, I guess by the standards of whatever society standards there was at that time. And it's like she went off on some sort of pilgrimage. Okay, so I think she might have been murdered. Okay, can you give me a little bit more for this woman here? Yeah, wise guy. I don't know if it was an ex or somebody that just was like obsessed, or if it was random. I am hearing wrong place, wrong time. Yeah, so she was an innocent in this. And whatever this was. Somebody saw her or viewed her as a certain privilege and they wanted her things. So she might have been robbed first by two men. That is, I don't know, it wasn't for her. I don't think they knew her. Yeah, see, she was out like on a retreat or something for self-care, or she was just known to like go camping out in the woods or something along that lines. And there's these other people that step forward that have felt entitled to her things. And she almost like greeted them. And like, oh, hi, I will share with you. They had a sense of entitlement. Okay, give me a moment. I got to go back to the Inkblot. Sorry, thank you for bearing with me and holding space for others if this isn't your scry story. Spirit messages are always funny. I never know where they're going to go. I shouldn't say they're funny. They're actually very tough for me. But I thank you for being present with me. I'm very, very grateful. Okay, so while there might have been suffering in the way she was found or whatnot, justice did come to pass, even if it's universal justice. I'm kind of getting the feeling like she's like, I keep hearing like, I'm fine. And not like I'm fine and it's, somebody's not fine when they're saying they're fine. It feels like she's fine. Like she's still the exact same eccentric person. It feels like I'm just in another part of the retreat that she was going off of, or self-care, reflection, whatever the case may be. Feels really, really well. There is a massive, because I'm seeing like, okay, like these little creatures. And they're like blowing horns for her when she passed on. When she passed on. She was willing to be part of a lesson. Yep. Okay. Thank you. She was willing to be part of a lesson. Okay, I'm seeing a very large bear. I think it's a bear. Somebody might, okay. Hunting? Am I hunting? I might be switching stories here. Not sure. Is possibly like her, her skin suit. Like after this robbery and murderous thing happened, I think like a bear, like it's like camping and there's like bear here. So somewhere where there would be a bear and kind of, okay, thank you. So she's saying a sacrifice I was willing to have to nourish the animals. There was no pain. I was well gone by then. My skin suit, my armor was well gone by then. She's acknowledging how traumatizing it was for the living, but she was already moved on, or moving on up. She's very fun. She's very light. Like, and I mean just like I tend to get very, and she's trying to help me. Like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, there was a fight. It wasn't her fight. There was some sort of understanding. Not to say that she didn't fight for her life, but she made a choice. She made a choice again, in that, because she had a higher understanding. It was like very blatant for her. Okay, so it wasn't so much like she didn't fight back to these people that felt entitled to take her life. That's not what I'm talking about, and I don't want to sound insensitive to that, because she's taking me to the moment of when she passed quite specifically, and I can see like this angel guardian person energy come down, and she could have survived, or some sort of, and there's like a mangling somewhere, but she made the choice. She fully understood and was like happy. Right, it's like the wrong words, but that's just her character. She's like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Yeah, see, there's certain wisdom here. She was ready to go, and she made the choice to pass on. Something was completed, absolutely. Okay, so now where she is, this woman, she's very protective, just like the people, leadership. Yeah, thank you. One more. Enlightenment. So this woman, When she passed, I believe she was cremated because she wouldn't have been able to, the way the mangling's coming through. Oh my God, I'm so cold. She wouldn't have been able to have like an open casket or anything like that. If to be honest with you, yeah, okay. So sorry, I'm getting very, very cold, and now I'm gonna be all awkward in this. She is now in a position of being protective to others in nature that are camping on these retreats. And it's almost like now one could like possibly imply she might be like a banshee in the forest or something like that, but that's actually not the case. She's scaring off predators from other people that she knows, not like she knows these people that could be in the forest camping, having a retreat, self-reflection, having a good time with friends, and though they might also hear her, it's actually projected to other things to help frighten off others that might be lurking. Does that make sense? I feel like it makes sense. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. Okay, thank you. I'm going to keep going here. Thank you. What is like Sylvia or something? I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend like I can hear the name. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm going to come back to the Inkblot. Can I note the time a little bit? 11:33. If there's another story stepping forward. Thank you. I'm going to call you Sylvia, but I don't know. No, I need... Okay, see right in here. I'm right in this like negative space of the Inkblot. Okay, I'm seeing a peacock or a swan. I'm trying to determine which one it is. You know what it reminds me of? Like, it's like somebody stepping forward that something about the peacock. Ego, like egos coming through, but not necessarily in one way or another. But they were really a swan. They were really, really kind. Maybe they're just like a pretty bird. But I feel like in some way, shape, or form, they had to... Okay. I got to pick a path here. Sorry, give me a moment. Something's descending upon me. I'm back in here. But I keep being distracted by this story in here. Give me a moment. No, I'm going to go into the descent. Thank you. What's this descent? Devil or divine? Somebody, okay, I think these spirits are incarnate. Okay, so there's somebody, there's people incarnate, so the spirit of those animated that are summoning something. Yeah, they're summoning. I don't know if they understand what they're summoning. They know. They know. They think it is of... Thank you. They think it is of what they want to help make something about what they want come true. But I'm seeing them play patty cake. So this feels... There's an innocence that's stepping forward, but there's something sinister about it. Because it's like what they're bringing down, what they're summoning, they don't see something else. But then it like downloads into, yeah. And then there's like shadow people here. There's shadow people. It's like I would want to say, and I'm not trying to be ignorant, but it's like they might assume that they have a certain skill set or caliber, and I think they're testing it, but they think that they're already, what is that word? You know what I mean? Like adept at it, but I think they're actually being like initiated. Okay, give me a moment. Yeah, there's something going on. I need to see it. Sorry, just a little bit. This just right here, the story here. There was a fifth. There was a fifth person. But it's like, we don't need you. Or somebody left because it was like, oh, because they're seeing it like a traitor. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, oh, you're not. I don't know what it is. It's like something's been exposed of, what someone's intention was or what this group was, or experimenting with and learning. And someone's like, well, I didn't know it was going to be like this. I didn't know this is what it was. If something wasn't fully revealed, it's like they were trying to but like their innocence of the situation and inspire them to be a part of this group, or, to try it out because they see some sort of something within them. And maybe it's like maybe take advantage of that, but they clued in, something clued in. Yeah, they had the strength to hold up for what they believe in, like their own intuitions about it. Eight of Cups. Yeah, and they walked away from it. From whoever this group is. Somebody also might have, you might have family in spirit. Oh, I apologize, sorry. You might have family in spirit that you didn't get along with. Like, it's almost like you separated even from like your family unit. Like, even of that herd. Yeah, and you went off. Like you went and traveled to find new ways, different ways. It wasn't well received. It's almost like in order for you to have made that choice, the way they could, and I say the way they had to like digest that was to like shun you and then like spout things about you. Now, whether you're incarnate and still animate, or this is somebody you can relate to, like their story, or inspired by their story in the afterlife, and they were like shunned from the family because they walked away for certain things, or they didn't agree with certain morals or ethics of the family. Like the family, I don't know, the family. It was the right decision for them. It was the right decision for them. And actually it did serve the family. Burn away the past. So if this is somebody in spirit or in and of yourself, and you have people in spirit, family also in spirit, they are supporting your choices and helping you navigate the 10 of Cups in the world, or the 10 of Pens and the world. Because you're not a traitor, though that's how it's perceived by these other people, places, or things in your family. You might feel like sometimes you kind of get hit with these energies when it's like that traitor feel, or even if you think that, or there's still some guilt associated with it, please remove the guilt. Even if there's some sort of awareness or awakening has happened in relation to this other relative that has passed away, because I feel like you're kind of mirrors of each other. Like there's something similar about you, or there's just like basic interest, and you know what I mean? When you just grow up and you're like, oh, now I kind of understand why so and so was different than the rest of my family, or they stopped coming to things, or whatever the case is, right? So I feel like this might be somebody in the extended family or immediate family, nonetheless. But you're recognizing something, and you could be like inspired to take like a similar path. Whatever you choose will be correct. You got to burn away the past of any sort of guilt. And Arenda, honor your mystical creative force. Please move forward with it. You're not, if you feel you're being shunned, that's what they okay, so this is the way it's coming through. That's what they do to cast energies aside that are not obedient. It's almost like if you ask too many questions, right? If you ask too many questions, they don't like that. Because okay, I'm not going to get into the judgment of it, but hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Okay. That was a really informative message. I really liked that. Hopefully I didn't butcher it along the way. And sorry if I didn't say please do like, share, subscribe. I find in the spirit messages, it just can be really tough for me to remember. Anyway, gratitude. You absolutely warm my haunted heart. I'm going to dive in one more time here to see if there's any closing out messages or anyone else stepping forward. And then we'll get ready to close out. So I hope you have a good day, and we'll see what else is coming through for an overall message from the afterlife. Or if because there's also like a little side story here, and I'm seeing like the humpback of Notre Dame. I don't even know if that's what that story's from or whatnot. Because I'm seeing all these ducks, and it's like this. If you can zoom in on your phone, you might be able to get a really good. Okay, you know what? It's like whatever humpback of Notre Dame is. I don't know in relation to what storyline, but it's almost like he's like, I don't know if he's teaching or casting or like creating, birthing, doing. Again, there's all like, I'm not trying to, there's a vulture up there. He could be cranky, like a cranky person. I'm not trying to say that a hunchback of Notre Dame, I don't know the story of it, so I don't really know, has to be cranky. I could be misunderstood. Okay, so what is he playing with? Could be a gambler. Okay, his mother is gone. I think he was abused by his mother. Excuse me. What's this? Wholesome. Yeah. Something about his upbringing wasn't wholesome. He really tried. Okay, so thank you. He really tried to fend things off. It's almost like his mother or some sort of nurturing figure. It's like telling somebody you're so bad at something, or you're just a bad son, or I don't know, whatever it is. It feels negative nonetheless. Not wholesome. Very vain to keep up a particular presence with other people. But he actually wasn't. It's going to make me cry. He actually wasn't. It's like he had to make his own toys, his own imaginations, might have been a storyteller. He created his own friends. It's like he was completely misunderstood. No, he wasn't misunderstood. They knew. Did he have a sibling? Yes. Yes, he had a sibling. Yeah, we're still here. The dad had an addiction, gambling, drinking, quite specifically. It really paid no mind to it all. He might have had two sisters, actually. What's that? Promise. Purpose. So yeah, this hunchback, the way that's coming through, and again, I don't know the story, so I can't say. He was very smart and very kind. Very smart and very kind. But I feel like when I'm like when I'm near this mother figure, it was like I did not feel that. I was told how not great I am, how not kind I am, how dangerous I am. Okay. So this soul story, the way that's coming through, they might have had an accident, like a donkey kick or something to the face, or got kicked in the face by a horse, and maybe something happened to their mental capacity or something like that. But they were still so smart. And I don't mean like still so smart, but I just don't think the parents dealt with it very well. Yeah, there was an accident. I feel like I'm in old times. And it's like somehow from this accident, I became disfigured. Vanishing near. See, where was the other one too? Vanity. It's like I was an embarrassment. That's how the soul's making me feel, like how they felt. It's a gentleman. I don't know how old. Not quite. I don't know how old. Okay, so this is what the soul's doing now. This is why they're stepping forward, the story. They're releasing their own dusty thoughts. Like something keeps trying to scare me. And I feel like this is, and that's what this soul is moving forward. His name starts with H. Possibly considering being reunited with mother. Okay, so he's just moving through. You're moving through in the here and now. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's get her done. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. I'll walk with you. Yeah, you're no longer lost. You're right here. Oh, it's not so much about mother. The great mother. The great mother. Yes, the great mother. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. We're friends. Absolutely. Come on in. I'll help you go up. Or wherever it is that you want to go. Something brought you here? Something brought you here. Okay. No. Okay, so that's why. I apologize. So it's like almost in the disfiguration. Maybe somebody even tried makeup or something like that. I understand. I can feel you. So your soul is not scary. Your soul is not scary. No, we're here. Yeah, you're going up. Beautiful. It's been slow. Yeah, of course it's been slow. I say of course it's been slow because that's a good pace. And really what seems slow isn't slow. You had to work through some things. Of course. You had to prepare. You had to make your preparations, whatever that meant for you. You had to work through it. Okay, so there's a grieving of the way you were treated, grieving of the way that it happened. But you're understanding, yes? You're moving through the misfortune. Okay, so wisdom's been achieved and you're making the choice to go up. Okay, sounds great. How can I help? How can I help? You're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me cry. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. So sweet. Thank you. Oh, I'm still recording. Okay. Totally forgot I was recording. So, I'm going to let this go. Thank you so much for being here, for being part of these stories, for holding space for them. Maybe they have inspired or irritated. Like, share, subscribe. I don't even know if I say those things correctly, but thank you so, so much. Until next time, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go. And that's okay. I hope you have a great day. Everything is in perfect balance. You know, all is good. All is good. Everyone is where they need to be, should be, in sharing this story. Namaste.